Hello everyone and welcome to another casual poker collector video. So finally, I got myself a nice box for my card so I can organize it a little bit better, and everything is divided into generations. So that's why today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over Gen 2 to add those Pokemon to my National Pokédex binder. We have already added Gen 1, or at least the ones that we've gotten so far, and we still hadn't added Gen 2 because I was just waiting to organize a little bit better all my collection because it was starting to get out of hand. So here it is actually divided by Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, which spills over up until here, Gen 4, our beast of Gen 5, then Gen 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it's like very exact actually. So if I get anything else, I do have an extra box for extra bulk. But for now, this is what we have. So today we're going to look at Gen 2. We're going to go and sort all the Pokemon of Gen 2 by number in order of their number from 152 to 251, or at least the ones that I do have. And for each Pokemon that I have dupes or multiple cards or illustrations or designs, I'm just going to choose my favorite one to insert into the binder. I do know that maybe some of them will have more than one nice illustration, I'm very sure, but I'm just going to choose the one that I vibe with so I can add it to the National Pokédex binder. Okay, so what we will do is we will set the binder a little bit here, and then we're going to grab all the Gen 2 Pokemon. We're just going to put them here really quickly. 1 second. Let's just add it like that so it doesn't fall over. Okay, I think we have everything. Yes, let's move it a little bit. There we go. So it has like some angle so it doesn't fall over. And then we're gonna put the box away for a little bit. There we go. Okay, it's heavy. Okay, so what we will do here is we will actually just go through all the cards and we will sort them. Celebi, stay put. We will... All right, there we go. We will put all the cards in order of numbers by tens, like from 0 to 10, from 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and so on. So it's easier to have them in order once I move on to the second phase, which is actually choosing the favorite illustration to put into the binder. Then we will move on to sleeve each of the cards. I have packs here to sleeve, and then we will actually slot them in each of their specific spots. So let's start with the organization part. We're just gonna do, so this is from 152 to 251. So technically it's from like the 15s to the 25s, right? So let's do, all right, 22. We're just gonna start and then we'll see what we arrange. 22, 24. When I say 24, as in like 240, but I think it's like easier to say that. 23, 23, 23, 23, 24. I'm just going to continue this way and then I'll check in with you guys in a moment. All right, we're finishing up our first lot, so we have our 24s, which after this one we only have like 250 and 251, so that's it. And here we have our 23s, so it's like the 230s, 220s or the 22s. Then we have the 21s or 210s. Then we have the 200s, right? Then up here we have the 19s, 190. 180 or the 18s, then we have the 170s, then we have 160s, and here we would have from 152 and above. So let's continue. We'll grab a second lot and let's continue. So we have 6, 7. So we have our first starter for Gen 2, which is Chikorita, the grass-based one. Then we have our beautiful Totodile here, which is the water-based one. And we have the 250, which is the penultimate Pokemon for Gen 2, which is Ho-Oh. And I think 251, if I'm not mistaken, is Celebi. I'm almost sure it is. We'll get to that in a second. Yep, so Celebi is 251, which is the last Pokemon of Gen 2. Of course, a legendary Pokemon. All right, let's grab another lot. It's much easier to do it this way because eventually I'll go through each tens and then order it then. So it's much easier than order everything in one go. So I just like break it down into separate groups. Much more bearable. All right, and our last lot. Our beautiful Umbreon. That was a nice little streak there with all of the 22s. Okay, and our last Pokemon to be sorted here is Togepi, which is the 17 or 170, which goes here. All right, so let's order it from the back. First this, then this. And actually, let's make our way backwards as well when we're ordering these. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, let's do something. Okay. Let's start with this group, which is much easier. So we have Ho-Oh and Celebi. So we only have Ho-Oh and Celebi here, which are 250 and 251, right? 250 and 251. All right, okay, so I also like to order them like by language, if it's hollow, non-hollow, like considering different things. So here we have English and Spanish, as for those of you who don't know, I am based in Santiago de Chile, but we have a reverse hollow one, so without a question, this is the one that wins the choice. So we're gonna go for that. And for these ones, this one has the stamp of the price pack, which is in Spanish. That's why most of the price pack, all of the price packs that I open after casual leagues here are in Spanish. But for my National Pokédex binder, my priority would be English. And if I don't, I would go with Spanish. I don't mind, but I do go with English as my first priority. But I feel that this one is a little bit more centered. So we're just gonna go with this one. Then Celebi, we're gonna go with this one. And then 251, 250. And then the ones that were done and we haven't chosen them for the binder, we're just gonna keep them here. And these ones, 251, 250, here. Okay, so let's go with the 240s. The 240s are right here. And that way we're building up all the collections. So that way when we want to sort them, we already have them ordered while we do this. So we have 245, 8, 6, 1, 1, wait 1 second. Actually, let's do this here so we have some space. 5, 3, 5, 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay, great. So of course, we're not gonna have all of the Pokemon as of yet, but we're just gonna work with what we have. So for example, at this moment, this is the only card that I have for Tyranitar. So no questions asked. This is the one that will go into the binder for now. It's a Spanish League Pokemon. So we're just gonna keep it. Then let's work our way backwards. We have Pupitar, which is like, or Pupitar, I don't know how would you call it. So we have different variations. So we have the Team Rocket. We have it in Spanish. Then we have Stage 1, and we have Fase 1, and we have Stage 1 Reverse Hollow. All right, so my rules usually is any variation, whether it's like a Trainer's Pokemon or a Team Rocket's Pokemon or Galarian, Hisuian, and all the regional Pokemons, I would put them as a second priority because those would be their own collections. If I don't have any of their regular forms, I would go for those. But since I do, these won't go for now. And then between these three illustrations, I think, actually this is a 2-in-1 or a 3-in-1. I have it in English, it's a reverse hollow, and I prefer this illustration on top of these two, even though this one is really nice. But we're just gonna go with this one. So this one goes here, and these ones go here. Perfect, next. All right, so we actually have the full evolution line of Larvitar and its evolution. We have a reverse holo, which is and English, which is most probably what I'm going to go with. But let's take a quick look at what we have. We have this design. We have the... Actually, it's so cute. All right, I have everything in English. I really like this design. But this is a reverse holo, and it's a cute design as well. These two can hold off for a second. Ooh, I'm torn between these two. You know what? I'm just going to go with this one because even though it is a reverse holo, but this illustration is like much nicer. So I'm just going to go with this one, and I'm just going to go with this one. All right, great. So for now, we're just going to keep these. So as you can see, it's like, it's not an exclusive rule that if it's a holo or reverse holo, but just like this illustration is much better than this one, in my opinion. Then we have Suicune, 245. Okay. Wow. Okay. This illustration is nice. Then we have reverse holo and holo. And between reverse holo and holo, always I prefer the holo. This one has like a line here. I don't know if it shows up on camera. And between these two, I think I will go with this one. This seems a little bit more centered. I'm not going to grade anything, of course, but it's just like more of a consistency thing. All right, we'll go here. Then, so we're going here. Let's go with Raikou, the only one that I have for now. This holo, beautiful Raikou. Let's put it here. Then Militank, okay, reverse holo and regular, of course, if I do have like the same one. And let's go with reverse holo. Great, this was 240. Let's go with 230. 230 is here. Oh, we have our beautiful Fampi. I really like it. We have 231, 32, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6, 6, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2. All right, great. From the back, we have our Smoochum, same thing. So I'm just gonna put one here and one here. Tyrogue, same thing, but this one seems a little bit darker, like the illustration itself, like the coloring, the pigment of the card. I think I prefer this one. It looks a little bit brighter. Then Smeargle, we have quite a few, but they're practically the same design. Spanish, not for now. English, they're practically the same thing, so we're just gonna go with this one. Let's not complicate things. And then we have our Porygon 2, and this is Team Rocket. This is a reverse holo. Both are in Spanish. I actually like this illustration better, and also it's like a reverse holo. Eventually, if I do find something in English, I'll replace it with it, but for now, that's that. All right, we have two designs here. We have Spanish and English. Spanish, Spanish, English. So definitely the English ones. But between this one and this one, ooh, I definitely prefer this one. You know why? Because like both are in movement, but this one has like the sun, the lighting on it, the movement effect and everything. This one's really nice, but this one's much, much better. So this one goes here, and these ones go here. Perfect. Okay, and sometimes I call it Pamphie, but it's like backwards, Fampi. All right, so we have basic. Okay, this is in English, this is in Spanish. This is a nice illustration. I think I'll go with this one. Oh, but this is very cute. This is Surging Sparks, and this is Paldean Fates, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? No. This is just so cute. And this is like, has bolder lines, but this is very cute how it's looking at the camera. So I'm just gonna go with this one for now. Great, so that was 230s. Let's go with the 220s. We have quite a few with 220s. So we have the 4, 3, 4, 1. Let's put a space for the 2. 1. Oh, and the 20. So we have the 220, 221, 222, 223, 224. Perfect. Oh, this is the 23. 25 should be here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we actually have a full roster on this one, I think. 224, 5, 6, 4, 21. Oh, Pillows 1, we have 2 types. That's going to be interesting to choose among. We have quite a few for these. 28, 1, 25. Ooh, actually, we do have a full roster. So from the 22 to 29, because this next one would be 230, which is already in the previous line that we got. So that's interesting. Okay, 228, 6, 5, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Perfect. Houndoom, this is the only one that we got, and it's actually a really nice illustration. It's in English, it's a special edition, which might eventually go into its own collection. We're definitely going with this one. Then here we have, okay, we have 3 different designs. English, English, English. We have, oh, I really like that this one is like in front of a Pokemon Center. This one, the Team Rocket one, I wouldn't go for this one for now. And between these two, I like this one, but I like this one that it's reverse hollow and it's like a dark base instead of fire based. For consistency, I'm just gonna go with the dark base because we already chose the Houndoom as dark based for now, but I really like this illustration. Maybe eventually I will just put a different binder for like different types of designs. There are just so many. Okay, Skarmory. All right, both of them are nice, but I think I prefer this one better. Yeah, this one better. Okay. Tell me in the comments, like, are you preferring the choices that I'm making for each illustration? Which one are you preferring? Maybe like some people have different tastes, and that's completely fine. But yeah, for this one, oh God, this is a little difficult. All right, so we have Spanish, Spanish, English, English. So language-based, I would prefer this one, and it is reverse hollow, but look at this illustration. I generally tend to like the ones that have bolder lines than the ones that don't. But actually the coloring on this one is really, really nice. Ooh, that's so difficult. No, you know what? I think for now I'm just gonna go with this one. This is so difficult. And then eventually I might switch it out. Let's go with Delibird. Okay, no questions asked. We have English, Spanish. Octillery, we have quite a few. Technically the same design. Yeah, it is the same design. All of them in English. Not much to look at. All right. Not a lot of choice there. We have Remoraid, also all of them in English, basic, all of them same illustration. All right, let's go with this one. We already had this one. Okay, it's the same one. Okay, then we have 221. Okay, we have quite a few designs here and a few choices. So we have fighting based, we have water based with the hollow. Then we have, okay, these ones, are they the same design? Yes, they are. Let's see, so we have to choose between this one and, all right, between this one and this one, of course, we're gonna go with the hollow. Then between this one and this one, actually, let's look at its basic Pokemon. So maybe we could go for a consistent line because we have, let's put it here. All right, so do we go with like fighting or do we go with water and a reverse hollow? You know what? Actually, I think this one looks cute, but this one looks much better. And this one looks like really nice and the ice and everything. And it is reverse hollow, but I'm liking this one. So I'm going to go with the fighting line for now. So stage 1, basic. And then let's, the stage 1 was here and basic. Okay, great. Interesting. That was the 220 lines. Let's go with the 210s, the 21s. So we have 8, 4, we'll see how we adjusted, 3, 4, 14, 14, 8, 10. We have a lot of this one. 19, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shuckle, Slugma, Gramble, Macargo, Gramble, Slugma, Sneasel. Alright, we're missing a lot in this one, but let's start with Ethan's Macargo. So, both English, hollow and reverse hollow. We're definitely gonna go with the hollow. Even though that's a Pokeball reverse, but hollow have like the illustration itself pops out a lot more. So we have Ethan's Slugma in English, the Spanish no. Then Spanish, same illustration. All right, so we have quite a few illustrations. Okay, so these ones, no, because if we choose this one, we already have it in English and reverse hollow, so that's a no. Then between these, we have, let's simplify our choices a little bit. Okay. This one, for some reason, I don't like it that much. Between this one and this one, I'm actually preferring this one for the reverse hollow, and the illustration itself looks very interesting, even though the coloring here is nice. But we're gonna go with this one. Let's go with Sneasel. All right, no questions asked. Same Pokemon, same language, but reverse hollow with the... Which one is this? Friend Ball or Quick Ball? I think it's the Quick Ball. I always forget which is which, but we're going to go with this one. This one goes here. Then the Heracross. We only have 2 designs. All of them in English. In English. In Spanish. Bold lines, really nice, but very simple sky. But I really like this one. So for now, we're going to go with this one. I'm trying not to overthink it that much, because if not, that would take me forever to choose. So yeah. All right, so we have a lot of Grambles. So we have Gramble, Hollow, Gramble, Hollows. And it's practically the same one. It is. Stage 1, Phantasmal Flames, all of it are Phantasmal Flames. Yep. Okay, so definitely not this. And between these, which one is in a better stage? Let's just go with this one. All right, perfect. Okay, this is a little bit quicker than I thought. Let's go, that was 2 10s. Let's go with the 200s, which is this one. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 0, 9. Strevis, Gligar is 9, 8, 7, 6, Dunsparce, 200. Lately, I've been playing the Alakazam deck with a lot of Dunsparce and Dudunsparce. Very interesting. A lot of shuffling that goes on there, but I'm liking it a lot. I don't know which will be my next deck. I'm just going to keep playing Alakazam until I get bored of it, or until a new one comes up that catches my attention. But yeah, I use a lot of Dunsparce and Dudunsparce. 0, 1, 2, 3. 3, okay, perfect. Okay, great. Snubble, all right, no questions asked. Very simple choice. Then we have a lot of Gligar. All right, so we have a Hollow. We have a different design, then the rest are the same design. So between this and this is the same design, so this one goes here. And between this one and this one, oh, definitely this one. Like the coloring, the effect, the jumping, the reverse hollow. All right, let's go. Oh, sorry. Great. So we have Dunsparce by itself, and it's like a Stitch made, like, I don't know, like knitwear. And this one is reverse hollow, but Larry's. But yeah, we're gonna go with Larry's for now. Let's go with this one. Oh, so this is the evolution of Pineco and Fortress. All right, so because it's Christmassy, we're just gonna go with those. And it's like Destined Rivals, and they are like within the same collection, I think. Yes, they are. All right, great. So these are here. This one goes here. And let's go with Girafarig. Okay, English. Perfect. Let's go with this one. And Misdreavus, we have quite a few. A couple are hollows. Okay, let's see the different designs. So we have this design. Oh, this design. This design. Ooh, look at this design. Right. Between all the different designs, I think my least favorite is, well, none of them. All of them are really nice, but like definitely this one wins. I know that these are reverse hollows, but look at this design. This is so beautiful. All right, this definitely goes in. And then the rest, let's just put them that way. All right, great. So that's 200s. Let's go with the 19. Yep, 19. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Umbreon. We have our beautiful Umbreon. 4, 5, 6, 7. For Murkrow is 8. Ipon opens up this collection. Wooper, Murkrow, Wooper, Murkrow, Ipon. Okay, not a lot of diversity here. So we have Reverse Hollow Team Rocket, very interesting, and we have the same design here. No, yeah, definitely we're going with this one. Even though this illustration is really nice, but this one, like with the Reverse Hollow and with the R, it looks really cute. So we're just gonna put it here. The only Umbreon here, so no questions asked. We have a lot of Woopers. So we have Paldean Woopers. So we have in English, we have in Spanish, and Reverse Hollow. Even though, as I mentioned, I prefer in English, but I do like this illustration and it is in Reverse Hollow. This one has the bold lines. I'm just gonna go with this one for now. Okay, and then we have a lot of Ipoms. Let's see. Same design, design. This one's different with its, okay, perfect. Okay, so, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Reverse hollow, and it has very bold lines, which I like, even though it's in Spanish. If this is in English, but I'm gonna go with the reverse hollow. Okay, great. So this was the 90s. Let's go with the 19s. Let's go with the 18s. 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. All right, that's it. Nothing else. Let's start with Azumarill. Okay, so we have same design. Oh, all of them are basically the same design. We have Spanish, English, Spanish, 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 English, English. Okay, so let's look at the English ones, same ones. And we're just gonna go with this one. Eventually, I might start like a separate binder only for the league prize packs, like with the stamps. That would be interesting. Let's go with Marill. We do have a couple. Ooh, okay, yeah. Here's the thing. We have the English ones. Yeah, English, Spanish. Very beautiful illustration, but this is also very beautiful. Oh, okay, so this is difficult. Let's see its evolution. Let's see which one goes better with it. Yeah, even though this is reverse hollow, I'm definitely going with the bolder lines here. Even though also it has bolder lines, but this is like much bolder, like a lot more contrast. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go with this one, then this one. Beautiful baby, we'll get to you later. This is so difficult. And considering that my collection is not that big. Bellossom. All right, it's practically the same card, but this is way heavy on the left. So we're just gonna go with this one. And Ampharos, Team Rocket Ampharos. All of them are in Spanish, so yeah, same thing. We're just gonna go with this one. Perfect, let's go with the 17s. Togepi, our beautiful Togepi. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 75, 6, 5. Togepi will be difficult. 7, 6. Natu and Shatu, or Xatu. I pronounce it Shatu. I don't know if you pronounce it the same. All right, perfect. So Team Rocket's Mareep, same one. We're just gonna go with this one. Then we have Natu, all of them Spanish, same card. Then we're just gonna go with this one. Or I think it has like a little mark here. Yeah, we're just gonna go with this one instead. Natu, do we have? Oh yeah, we do have a couple designs. Okay. All right, yeah, this is reverse hollow. It's in English. I like this design, but yeah, we're gonna go with this one. And this one here, here. And let's go with Togetic. This is a nice design, but this is much more prominent, the Pokemon itself. So it comes here. And our beautiful Togepi, one of my favorite Pokemon. We have the same design here. Oh, we have a Love Ball. Oh, this is going to be difficult. All right, so we have a Love Ball, but we also have this very nice design here. But you know what? In consideration that for the Togetic, we chose this one that it's like on the grass with flowers around it. I think it goes a lot hand in hand with this one, even though this illustration is really nice. But this is really, really nice. I think, yeah, we're going to do multiple binders for different types of collections. Okay, great. So, yeah, let's go with the 16s. Oh, sorry. We have Chinchu. Sorry, Chinchu, we forgot about you. All right, there we go. Let's go with the 16s. We have 6, 2, 7, 1. Oh, this was out of place. 225. We'll look at that in a minute. Yeah, we already got Delibird. All right, so we were at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 2. All right, so Crobat, this is the only one that we got, and it's actually really nice design. Reverse hollow in English and everything. So, yeah, this one goes here. Ariados, we have a lot in reverse hollow, which these are actually newer from Perfect Order. So we're just gonna go with one of the English ones, as well as Spinarak. Yeah, definitely the reverse holo English one. Then Lydian, we have all of them in Spanish, all of them are League, and it's actually a nice design. Noctowl, okay, ooh, okay. So we have Spanish, but this is a League, this is a regular, and this is like a Cosmo. Yeah, definitely. For stage 1, well, same thing. Then we have Sentret. Same ones, and English reverse holo, no questions asked. Then we have Delibird, which is 225. I think we already did have this. 225. We did, and it's in English, so no harm done. And since I'm grabbing them, I'm just gonna like order it a little bit. Let's find it. Where is it here? 220. Because now that I do this, now they're technically organized, so that way if I do want to find one in the future, it's much easier technically. So we have 226. Here we go. 225. Delibird, go in. And then our last group, the first group of Gen 2. Let's see. So we have, this one starts at 152. So we have 152, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 52, 2, 2, 8, 2, 3. We have a lot of these because I did receive the Meganium build and battle deck. So it's a lot of like Chikorita, Bailiff, and Meganium. So that's why I have a lot of it. And then we have 58, 57, 2, 2, 2, 9, 9. All right, great. So we're missing a lot here. We're missing the basic and stage 1 of Typhlosion. And we're missing the stage 2 of Totodile and Croconaw. So yeah, those are the starters. Here we have, all right, English above Spanish. Then English and English, so we're just gonna go with this one. The only Typhlosion that we have here. The only Meganium that we do have another Meganium, don't we? Oh, but they're holos, I think. And like it's the stamp Meganium, I think. But that stamp one is like from my specials Pokemon, so that's gonna stay there. This one goes here. Then Bayleaf, same thing. Here and here. And we have a lot of Chikorita, we'll see. So we have this design, we have this design. Okay, yeah, definitely this one. Very nice illustration. Reverse holo, it's in English. I like this design, but let's go with this one. All right, and that's it for the first part. So all the bulk that we have left, we're gonna return it to the box. Let's see, oh my God. Okay, here we go. So Gen 2 goes here, perfect. All right, it's so much different to have this box to organize it instead of having it like in separate ETV boxes and different boxes and everything. So yeah, so that's that. Then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sleeve each one, and then eventually we're just gonna put them in the binder. So let's sleeve them up. Okay, let's go. We have here, where's the, okay, yeah. Let's see what's the most efficient way of doing this. It is this way. And these are like perfect fit, so the card like fits really nicely here. And we're just gonna put it backwards so we don't mess the order. Okay, great. So that's all of them sleeved up. And now what we're gonna do is, wait. Woo, that was scary. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna slot them in the binder. But before we do that, let's take a quick review into what I have so far from Gen 1. Great, we're gonna open it up here. And as you can see here, we have our starters for Gen 1. We have Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Ghost Squirtle. It's not here just yet. Eventually I will create a design here for the binder and everything. And this one, I do have the Tinsel Hollow version, just like these two, but eventually I'll replace it. So this is Gen 1 that I have so far. I do have a total of 86 Pokemon from Gen 1 so far. I do have a lot of like extra bulk that I haven't gone through and added, so we will fill it up a little bit more. And of course, Gen 1 finishes up around here, 148, 49, 50, 151. So Chikorita will actually start out here. Let's check one more time, 148, 49, 50, 51, 52. So Chikorita starts here. Then we have our bailiff here. All right, I really like that it's actually starting to take form and take shape. This is 154, so yeah, 154 starts here with Meganium. Then we're gonna skip over 154, 5, 6, 7. I gotta count really well so I don't mess up a spot and I would have to like reorganize everything. Then we have 8, it comes directly right after it. Then 9, of course, it's evolution. Then we have, let's see, this is 161. So we had 58, 59, 60, the stage 2, of course, and then 61 right here, followed by our beautiful Ferret, here 62. Then we have 63, which is the Hoot Hoot, followed by the Noctowl here. Then we have 166, which should be around 5, 6 here. Then we have 160, okay, it's right away. Okay, so we're filling up, 67, 68, I like this. And actually 69, right, really good. So we filled up quite a bit of this page. Let's remove the placeholder. Where is it? 1 second. Okay, let's put it here, because 69 goes right around here. So it's interesting that with more and more generations, so for example, this is 169, but it's stage 1 and it's basic, it's not Gen 2, it's actually Gen 1, which is like the Golbat and such. So this is like an extra addition to the evolution line, which came in the second generation. So that's 169. Let's turn the page. Here we have 170 for the Chinchou. Then we have our beautiful Togepi 175, which is 170, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Love Ball. Eventually all of this will be filled out. 176, 7, then we have 78, beautiful. 79, I like when it's back to back. It means like I'm filling up certain lines back to back. Then 79, 80, 81. I don't have the Flaffy. Okay, yeah, it's missing. So we have the Mareep and the Ampharos, but not the Flaffy. And we have 182, so that's 81, 82 around here. With Bellasom. Oh, same thing. Okay, so this is also just like the Crobat that happened here, that it's basic and stage 1 are in Gen 1, so this is just the Gen 2. Then we have the Marill is 183 here. It's evolution 184. Beautiful illustrations. Just look at that. This is so cute. All right, we're gonna make a quick jump. 184, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 190 here with IPOM. 90, another jump. 91, 92, 93, 94 with Paldean Wooper. I know that I have the Paldean Clodsire or the Clodsire as an EX, but the EXs will go in a separate collection, so for now it's not here. 4, 5, 6, 197 with our beautiful evolution Umbreon. 197, 8, 199, 200, 201, but it's actually 98 here. Then, all right, so 98, 99, 200, 201. Oh no, okay, 200, yeah. Mischievous here, 200, I was like counting for. Next one, 202 starts this page, which is actually another one because 203 is Giraffafig. Giraffarig. Okay, that's 203, then followed by 204 and 205. So yeah, if you have watched up until here, you already do know that this channel is a little bit more casual, more slow-paced, and just chill. Because it's the type of content that I would like to watch for myself. That's why I like to create it as well. Because I know that some people resonate with this type of content a little bit more. If you are liking what you see so far, please don't hesitate to subscribe, hit the like button, and write me in the comments which is your favorite Pokemon from Generation 2. Is it among the ones that I do have or the ones that I haven't pulled as of yet? Tell me in the comments. I would be very happy to read you. Let's continue on with 210, 11, 12, 13 with Shuckle here. Then we have Heracross 14. Let's remove the placeholder and put it in the top. So we have 14, 15, 16, 17, which 15 goes here with Sneasel. And 16, 17, 18 with Slugma, specifically Ethan Slugma, and its evolution Magargo. 219. All right, we're getting closer to the finish line. 220 right away, and then also, of course, 221 right away as well. Right, I like this line. It's all full. Then we have 220. What was this? It's a little bit far. I'm getting, I'm becoming a little bit blind. 221, 222, 223. Then its evolution, 224, 225. Okay, this page is looking good so far. 226, I like this. Then we have 227. All right, let's see how many we could be missing from this page alone. 228. And we do have the 229. Nice. Okay, this far, so far so good. Only one missing from this page. Let's see. So we have the okay. So 229, 230, 231, and 232. Not bad at all. And actually 233 as well. Nice. Not bad at all for this page. Let's remove the placeholder and keep it here. So 233. Another example of an evolution from Gen 1, which is Porygon 2, the evolution from Porygon. I like this page. We're only missing 2 Pokemon here. All right, let's continue. All right, this is what we will reach with Gen 2 up until here, if I'm not mistaken, and we only have these left. So we have 235, which is 4, 5 here. Then we have 236 right away. 6, 7, 8 with Smoochum. All right, we're gonna jump a little bit. 238, 39, 40, 41. Almost done, almost done. Nearly there, nearly there. 241, 42, 43 with Raikou, the legendary dogs. Then 43, 45 with Suicune. So Entei should be either here or here. No, 246 Larvitar. Okay, so Entei is missing, which should be here. The 3 legendary dogs. Then we have Larvitar. Okay, let's change the placeholder because we do have these Pokemon here. Where is it? All right, there we go. Great. So yeah, I think we have almost everything in the last couple of lines. 46, 47. No, we are missing Lugia. Okay. Do you call it Lugia or Lugia? I sometimes say Lugia. Because I have watched Pokemon in Spanish, I have watched it in French, I have watched it in Arabic, and I have watched it in English, and in each language they pronounce it differently. Tell me in the comments, how do you pronounce Lugia, which should be here because it is 249. 250 is Ho-Oh, legendary bird. So we have the legendary dogs and the legendary birds, and our legendary Celebi opening up a new page. That's nice. That's actually quite nice. 251, and from here on we will start with Generation 3. in a later video. Let's count how many do we have for Gen 2. So Gen 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to continue quietly. 63 Pokemon from Gen 2, a grand total of, out of the 1,025 Pokemon up until now, because Gen 10 is right around the corner, and that's what we have so far. I'm very happy to be filling out the National Pokédex little by little, so watch out for the next video to start out with Gen 3, and for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.